Hey there, I am JB and welcome at some more Planet Coaster 2. I'm very excited to see what today will bring. We're gonna quickly go to career mode, and at first drop there should be a second one which is called In the Swim of Things. The world of theme park has changed a bit in recent years. In a word, they have gotten a lot more wet, but you're not getting thrown into the deep without a life preserver. Coast to Coast boasts an expert on water engineering, eager to help to dip your toes in. That sounds nice, getting a bit into the water stuff.
Ah, it's good to see you again. Come along, you're right on time. Now, this park is going to be slightly different from the previous park. How? I hear you cry out in anticipation. Well, my eager beaver, we're going to expand this park into, drumroll please, a water park. Of course, we wouldn't expect you to start building pools and flumes all on your own. So, I'd like to hand you over to Brad Newton, our very own water ride engineer.
Hey, mate. How's it going?
Yo, dude.
When it comes to water rides, I'm your guy. I used to think everyone was admiring my physique. They'd shout, "Waterman!" But turns out they were just calling me Waterman. I still take it as a compliment, though.
Right. Looking good. I like the themes already. Something refreshing if you would.
Let's get started. I've set out an area for you to work in. You can't just go planting a pool down anywhere you please. I learned that lesson on Eugene's 8th birthday. He really did love his first laptop, but it ended up giving a new meaning to surfing the web.
A 50 megahertz processor, 4 meg of RAM, and 1 floppy disk drive. Trust my brother to mistake a motherboard for a surfboard.
Anyway,
Okay.
let's focus on our new area. The first thing a water park needs is, well, water. I've prepared a blueprint for you to get started. Of course, you don't have to use that one. I only stayed up all night to make it for you. It's no big deal or anything. Just select the one you want and place it wherever you like, as long as the guests can reach it.
Alright, the whole night being busy for the pool. You know what? I'm going to be generous today. I'm going to select the one he's been working on. And by the looks of it, it seems like it could fit in here, right? Yeah, let's just do it. Beautiful, right?
That's a pretty enticing pool. So, we want to make sure people can actually swim in it. To do that, we'll need to give them a place to get changed into their swimwear. Have you ever walked around in wet denim? I do not recommend it. Build some changing rooms and a body dryer in a place that's easy to access. Oh, and make sure it's connected to a path, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I think that's very handy. And yes, I have been walking around in wet denim, and that's when we had like swimming exam as a child. We have to jump into the water with our clothing on to see, you know, what would happen and what you need to do in emergency situations. Alright, let's see. We need a changing room. And then let's rotate it, which you can do by pressing Z or Z, depending on where you live. Let's just place it here, which... Oh god, what happened with the pathway over there? Yeah, I did see a YouTube video on tutorial of almost 4 hours where this guy, I believe he's called Rudy. Let me check my list on the site. Rudy Ren Camel. I will put the link in the description. He has like a 4 hours tutorial explaining all about pathways. Well, I just simply restarted the whole show, but it seemed like I'm still making a little mistake. We're going to see if we can fix this anyways. You know, that's actually not too bad. Alright, I'm just gonna pause it. I'm gonna click on the padding. Now, there is so much fun stuff you can do with this padding. It's absolutely crazy. Now, I just want to see, right? This is custom brews. Let's de-increase it. And let's see if we can paint something, right? Oh, it's not that. You know, I can just click on copy texture. Oh, I think they colorized it. That's why it didn't, yeah, got the same instantly. You know what? This is fine. I think that fits in perfectly for what it needs to be.
With this guest services up and running, guests will have more places to buy a pass that will give them access to all the water attractions in the park. No pass, no pool.
Whew, found them! I can't wait to take a dip. This is all looking amazing. I'm starting to get what Oswald sees in you. You've got great potential here with us. That being said, there's still much for us to do.
Right. Okay, so this, that, and that, and this. Beautiful, beautiful.
I couldn't agree more. As the pool is now up and running, we must keep it clean. After all, no one wants to dive into dirty water.
No.
To do this, all you need to do is add a water filter to the pool. If the pump isn't working, make sure it has power. I found most technical problems can be solved by plugging it in. It also needs to be able to reach the water of the pool to work. Don't worry though, it doesn't have to cover the whole pool. Just a part will do.
Right, just like in Planet Zoo, which I like a lot. I just like how they mixed Planet Coaster 1 and Planet Zoo into one game. Alright, and then this guy. Now, somehow, some way, and there might be a key for that. Well, you know what? No, it's okay. I wanted to say, I hope that, there is a button where you can turn this thingy off. I'll just place it facing that way. Ooh, you can attach stuff. Oh, okay, very good. I think that will do, and then this. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Connect it up to that.
Great work! Our job isn't done yet, though. Sometimes guests can tire themselves out in the water and need a place to kick back and relax. We should add some sun lounges so they have a place to chill out. Oh, and some ladders and a diving board, too. Extra little touches like these will improve the prestige of the pool. The better the prestige, the more guests will want to visit. It's a win-win.
Right. Okay, that sounds cool. And the last one, I think that will do. Yes, it's not perfect. Okay, so in this case, we need to place 2 ladders. It's very handy, or else you look like a freaking whale that wants to come onto land. A little bit longer. I like that for the older people like me.
Oh, and don't forget to make sure the pool is deep enough to dive in first before placing a diving board. I found that out the hard way. Quite literally.
Place it right out there.
I think it's about time we check on our pool and make sure guests are enjoying it and feel safe. Select the pool and take a look at the pool safety tab.
Right, safety, huh?
Oh my goodness, Brad!
Oh, no!
There's a guest panicking! What do we do?
Whoa, that's weird. Hey, mate, have you tried swimming?
There's a ladder here.
I don't think that's it. Okay, yeah, they need some help.
Oh, think of the paperwork! Okay, everyone, stay calm! Don't panic!
Breathe, Eugene. We've got this. It's all in hand. Place down a lifeguard point at the side of the pool. Without one, lifeguards won't be able to rescue distressed guests.
Right. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's see. 25 bucks. 60 bucks? Holy moly. Okay, let's just, let's see what it does. So this is apparently a lifeguard post. Now, it is very snappy. I do know that there should be a way to actually turn the snapping off with a hotkey. And at this moment, I don't know this yet. Alright, so let's just... Is it spacebar? No. I would swear back in the day spacebar was something... Or I'm mistaken with a different game. Yo, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah. Get your ass off from the chat. Save him. Whoa, look at this Baywatch action. Can I... Oh. There we go. Ah, yes. This hotkey does it instantly. Cool. Alright.
There we go. See, Eugene? The guest is fine. Are you fine, though?
Man, I... Oh.
Of course. I'm terrifying. You're in your happy place. Cell A1, cell A2, cell A3. Data validation.
Right.
Eugene comes back down to earth. I want to say you did a great job under pressure. A lifeguard will rescue anyone they see struggling, as long as they're on duty at their point. It's all part of maintaining our pool safety. Remember, though, they're only Plankonian. They can only cover so much area at once. Larger pools will need more lifeguards and lifeguard points to keep everyone safe.
Alright, cool. You know, it makes sense. I like that.
So, you smashed the first pool out of the park. Not literally, of course. That would be difficult, not to mention an HR nightmare. But one pool does not a water park make.
Right, okay. With a minimum area of 1000 meters square. Okay, that will be fine. And then create custom. Yeah, this game is very wide now with options. It's insane how much options there are. And how much shapy things there are. And this is also something pretty cool that Rudy has explained with the padding. Is it called a stamp builder? No, right? Delete? Ah, yeah, delete. Look at this. And then we can... Oh man, I wish we could do something smaller. No, it's not allowed. It's very big. That's a shame though. But you can basically just cut this out. And then make like a planter out of it, which is a pretty cool thing. So, which basically works the same for the pool. I think this will do, right? And then we could actually snap this against the pool. Only it needs to be a little smaller. What the game wants, like that. But yeah, now you see a bit of this ugly type of deal. So let's see if we can fix this. How about we just do that? You know, that's actually nice.
Just make sure to hire extra lifeguards to keep the pool safety in the green. I don't think I have another Eugene meltdown in me today.
I have no idea what you're on about.
A true water park needs stuff like wave pools, flumes, and lazy rivers. With that being said, let's start by building a flume. You'll need to know how to build a flume from scratch. So, I'll give you a crash course. First, select the flume that you want from the many beautiful rainbow options we have available.
Okay. Let's first create a flume. So we got a body flume slide, and body slide white. Let's just start off with this guy.
Sweet choice. Now, we need to start with the platform. Simply place it down where you think is best. You can also attach multiple flumes to a platform, if you're feeling adventurous.
Fantastic.
Is to start building the flume itself.
Oh.
Start by placing the flume entrance. This is where the slide will start, in case it wasn't obvious.
If so, let's build this one right out here.
Okay, now here comes the fun part.
Oh boy.
We have the platform, we have the entrance. Now, we need the slide. Place it down however you like. Just keep the angle of the slide in mind. You need the guests to get enough speed to keep going. That reminds me. Want to see a cool trick? Eugene can determine the angle of anything just by looking at it.
Oh, Brad, I really don't think they want...
Nonsense!
Okay.
It's your party trick. At least it would be if you joined me at any. Come on! What angle is, this?
35.7 degrees.
No, wrong.
Ah! Bingo! How cool is that? Blows my mind every time. Where was I? Oh, yes. Building the slide. Alongside the angle, you should also keep an eye on the twists and turns.
Indeed. If the lateral G-force is too high, it will scare the guests. Not to mention raise the flume's fear and nausea rating.
So...
This is looking great! You just need to add a flume exit onto the end of the slide now. Make sure it's close to the water.
Okay.
The guests will need the water to break their landing. That might sound like common sense, but Brad has a scar on his arm that would say otherwise.
Shh! Keep your voice down. I've been telling people it's from when I tried to surf wet cement and almost managed it.
Alright, I'm having way too much fun for this stuff. They explained me already that I need to test this and see, like, things go well. Yeah! Okay, can we... Oh, we can't, right? Oh! Oh my god! Woohoo! Man.
Once your slide is ready to go, don't forget to place a flume staircase and connect it to the path.
Right, okay, and they were saying something about the heat map. Yeah. It's okay, we will check that out later on. Let's place the entrance right down there. I think that's beautiful.
The big moment is finally here. It's now time to open your very first flume ride. I'm getting oddly emotional.
Ah, I remember your first ride opening, Brad.
Oh, maybe I should have waited.
Hello,
Ah, it's
boys.
okay.
I wanted to check in and see how the onboarding was going with our new friend here. But I can see there was nothing to worry about. The park is looking great. I knew you were the right pick for the job. It seems you're running out of space, though. That simply won't do. I'll transfer over some money for you to purchase the new area of land.
Wow, thank you. Can you also transfer some to my bank so I can... Yes, let's buy this land. I like this. I hope this will be a bigger thing.
And with that, your initial onboarding is complete. It's time for you to take what you've learned here and apply it to new parks. If you want to hang around here a bit longer, though, Eugene has prepared a list of objectives for you to make your way through.
Don't worry, if you forget anything that was said here, you can always check the help menu.
You did such a good job here. You should be proud. I'm looking forward to riding this wave of success with you in future parks.
Agreed. A spectacular start.
You've got the Newton Brothers seal of approval. A mighty feat indeed. I'll leave you to it. I need to go and make the preparations for our next endeavor.
Right, very good, very good. Okay, so yeah, we are kind of done, but we're also not done. Now, normally I would just, move on, but apparently the game has some extra objectives that we can just complete, which I like. And so, long story short, this is what I've made out of the area, and there is a reason for that. Allow me to explain to you guys that what I had to do right down here is basically the same thing that I've just learned in this park and or in the last park, only it is combined. We made two flat rides, we made a roller coaster, and we made enough poles that we needed to do and or extra flumes. And the reason why I have done this is I can spend hours upon hours onto this one park, and then it's basically, okay, it's done, let's move on to the next career park. And I feel like I don't want to, spend too much time on it based on that. I want to spend the whole... I'm trying to say here, I want to spend a ton of time in the sandbox mode or franchise mode, and I can just show it to you in a second what that it means. But for right now, I think it would be fun to just show you like a couple of these rides down here. So yeah, this coaster is a water coaster, or at least it can have some water with it. So that's why I've chosen for this coaster. There were a couple of others, but I thought this one fits the most for it in the theme of what we're doing here. And so enjoy the sloppy ride. Yeah, this last part I just auto-connected, so it's kind of weird what happens here, because you're tilting all the way to the right here, which is kind of a weird feeling, I guess. And then it just ends. I mean, I just kept it very simple to just complete the objective, and let me show you what that noise is. Oh, and yes, this is the noises that you were hearing. So basically, what you can do is you're gonna get this little track down here, and on the track there's like a little something, a thing that goes along, right? And on that thing that goes along, you can build stuff on it, and then you can select this animator, let's call it like that, and then say, okay, go slow, go quick and hard, or just do something fun. But this, of course, is something that's made by the developer, so it's something extra. I will show you more later on, once we get a chance to actually do it, what I exactly mean by that. And it's the whole same idea a little bit. This is it. And then you go out of build mode, and then, if I'm not wrong, it sticks to it. This is so amazing about this game. And of course you can just be, a complete dum-dum and just attach stuff to it. It doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, but you get the idea here. The things that already been done is done. I can show you afterwards, hey, this is what we've done. I can just show you around if you like to. Just let me know how far you want to go into things. Yeah, it just looks like how it looks, but I didn't really do my best on it. Basically, long story short. Right, before we exit, you have franchise and sandbox, right? Sandbox speaks for itself, but franchise is very different this time. So apparently, I'm not really sure what this code means. You can just change it anytime you want. You have membership invite only. You can add tags. You give it a name, yada yada yada. Confirm setup. And then it will send you to this globe here. And on this globe, you can, you know, select and click all kinds of things, which then gives you a objective. If we look at this one, it says lots of starting resources allow for rapid expansion and guests will be easy to please but will never turn up into high numbers. Starting resources, $500,000, resource points, 150,000 bucks. And yeah, for other areas it can be different. It was saying something about average starting resources, regular guests, behavior, balance, management depends on potential benefits, and so on, yada yada, research point 0. So we could be doing this after career mode, or we're just gonna go to the classic sandbox, which, you know, I don't really have to explain what it means. Anyways, for next time, we're just gonna, you know, enjoy the career mode chapter 1, which is officially not a tutorial anymore I'm gonna take, which is called Rolling With It. And in this case, we're going to have some fun on a pier. It seems like maybe I'm gonna get a little bit more freedom, and I will try to do my best off camera to just create some fun stuff, show it to you, create some more fun stuff.